Everyone, I lost my TV. Oh my lord, okay. Jeez. The game was developed by a core team of 3 people. Good lord. Multiple endings. My god, I'm getting so hot. I don't know what to do. I can't put the fan on. Maybe I should bring an ice pack. It's 30 degrees and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Celsius. Oh. Oh.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind.
I'm gonna get a fan.
All I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
You're asking questions. I'm not there. I'm not there. Shit. I needed to get a fan. Select your body type. Oh, wow. Oh. What the hell? I needed a flippin' fan. We're gonna go for a medium roast. A roast. I don't know what we're gonna do. What is my name? My name be Akila. Okay. Good evening. This is, I don't know what this is. I'm just trying it.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And
I was trying to get a fan, but she started asking questions.
Any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
I remember looking for a fan. Please let me just get the fan.
Oh,
I'm coming.
You're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but
why do I start this? I thought I could start
Roman,
without a fan, but I can't.
I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please? Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know? Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean? Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you. All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself.
Hell no, you don't want to help no Karen.
Karen.
Hell no. Hell no, Karen, I don't want to. Do you know Karens in the wild will ruin your life?
Look, if you really want to know all the tragic details, perhaps I can fill you in after you find Al? Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al... He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is. You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber. What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me. Great. So you're ready to go look for Al? My hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
She's creepy. Anyone named Karen? Can't trust. Ooh, what that piece. Is something gonna pop out? Into the ruins. Oh, here we bloody go. Here we bloody go. I don't know if this is a scary game or not, but we'll find out when I scream. Hello? Yo, you can sprint. Hello? No one scare me.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep
Does he really die?
Its existence is long.
I just fell into a hole. No, does Arthur really die? Uh-uh.
Its existence
No,
is long
I actually
forgotten.
like Arthur.
All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place."
This is creepy as
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds?
No, but why does this look
Seems
like as if
there's
these
only
people
one way to
were running
find
away
out.
and got frozen? They don't...
If I'm not back in an
Whoa!
hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation. Or a warning. Al Worth.
You gotta scare me like that, man. These people seem like they were real and got frozen. I need to finish Red Dead Redemption. I want to. It's just unfortunate that no one wants to watch it. But the game is so much fun. You know, you can't win. Fire. Okay, well, who made that fire? Fires don't just get made. This isn't the eternal flame. Maybe I'll just play it for myself. Like on stream though. Even if
To
no one
whoever
watches
reads
it,
this,
it will be okay.
I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles,
What was that sound?
searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past.
What the hell is this?
I made
feel
the mistake
like
of
I'm on a
stepping
trip.
through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
What the hell is going on?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
My name is Aquila.
Oh, is that right? Well, just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now? But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple.
Is that an insult?
Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine. Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming? Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the Forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that?
What was
What
that?
did you just say?
I'm hearing it too.
Getting used to.
Yeah,
Hello,
I'm watching
sir.
the farm, boy.
There's a man doing push-ups in the back.
Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. Follow me.
Can you hear my
The only thing
fan
you really need to understand right now is
on stream or no? But
Let
I'm
me
also
see if I can
dying, so I
explain
don't know
it
what to
this way.
do.
When I was serving in the Legion,
Apparently the humidex is
there
going
was
to
a
42
mutiny
today.
brewing in one cohort. The legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10. Made us draw straws.
I feel like these are real people.
And whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a...
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? A curious name, to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago. Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin? Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, The builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment, like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away. An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries. I'm glad you agree. The key things to remember are that we have laws forbidding treason and blasphemy, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson and so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you. You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you? A pointless lie. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us, of this city? I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times, but it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it. You see, it's said to open, and when 2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time.
Oh, I really did this one.
See?
Clicked on the same one.
I...
Okay. I want to go investigate.
Wonderful.
You're all going to be golden statues, okay?
One last.
This is very different to other games that I've played. I don't know. Good on the 3 people that made this. They put a lot of time and detail and effort. 3 people to make a full game.
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
What do you want, ma'am?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
You spoke to me!
I trust you can see yourself out.
Shut up. Rude. Bloomin' rude. She's like, they're not the barbarians in here. Shut up. Don't need your attitude. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why I'm not running. I'm stuck on something. Stuck in a branch.
Are they?
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
Who's talking to me?
You're trying to goad me into an argument. It won't work. I'm a stoic, remember?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe...
Someone's talking, but I'm not sure which one it is. Okay, you know what? I thought there was a mouse.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
No.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia. She was a good woman. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall, but there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Okay.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Ma'am, like not in anything to you, but you said you keep losing your patients, and I don't want to die. I actually don't. I think I'm gonna put my Peppa Pig plasters on myself. You don't worry about it, girl. You go cure your other patients. Hello? Oh.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire.
I thought we were in Italy. Why is everyone British?
Terrible shame what happened to Yulia, but we just have to carry on, don't we? Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii. Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it.
I'ma leave it, bitch.
Hear what? You sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic.
Hell no, Lucretia kills people.
She claimed the statues were whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again.
I heard she shut herself in the palace, not shut herself.
Do you want this silphium or not? Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want?
Yep. Take it and run.
Don't you dare.
The statue said I must take it. The statue said I must take and run. Where is it?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
You idiots did this!
Son of this!
I'm very fascinated by what's happening in this here story. What? Whoa. Whoa. They made that man just bones. They did him a great skeleton. Oh no! Not again! I don't wanna... Oh no! This is like Groundhog Day. You know what? I'm like, no, leave me alone!
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and
No,
what you're
shut
doing in
up!
the Shrine of Proserpina? I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Well, I've seen you.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
What is it? A wooden zip? I thought that was a torture
Just
device.
attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake.
Or I'll smack into
haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself.
a ruin.
Don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Okay, someone with the name,
All right.
with
See you
the
around.
ending of Larius, which is a D. All we need is a D in the beginning, in the start. Okay, where do I swing now? Tarzan. Wait, how do I do Tarzan? How? Where's this bloomin' rope? How the F do I get there? You know what? Your stupid device doesn't work. Maybe I can't find a damn rope. What this? How do I use this? Oh, F. Oh no! You can get injured! I do not want to go to Lucretia. She's gonna kill my ass. Lucretia, I fell off the side of the thing. Please help me. Don't give me one of your juju juice, just like an Advil or an ibuprofen will be fine. I can hear the statues. Am I injured now for life? I'm gonna have to go to the doctor now. No one likes going to the doctor. I don't particularly like going to the doctor. I don't know who does though. You know, the bearer of bad news. How the F do I get to where I need to go? Do you auto heal after a while? Because I think you should auto heal after a while. What's this? To make flour. Wow. Look, I fell off the side of a cliff. You got some Tylenol?
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me. What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of
Because I am from the future.
A what? I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. I think it's your accent, because it sounded like you said, time traveler. But whatever kind of traveler you are, that was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. Sure. What do you want to know? Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it. Gladly.
How excited are we for the new Life is Strange?
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life.
Can you help me too?
Smiles upon you.
I too is injured. Come back, girl. Come back. Oh, does it say barbaric tools? That one snips off your snipper, aka nose. This one goes in your nose. This one is, I don't know, go somewhere. Okay, let's go
May Apollo
see.
keep you safe.
Thanks, ma'am. Okay, where do I go next? I will try to help you. This is a hard man.
Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day. When Malleolus wins the election, yeah, this place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see. I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected. He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see. 'Cause if I tell you, and it gets out, it'll give old man Sentius a chance to interfere in our plans. And we can't have that. Old man Sentius got you already, did he? Well, I'm not talking to people in his faction. Confituare.
Okay. Door is locked. Any secrets around here? I was doing push-ups again. Grumbles.
What is it, citizen? Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline among everyone. And it works. If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like hundred-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it. A war crime. Isn't that a contradiction in terms? As Cicero said, in times of war the law falls silent. Your sort wouldn't last a week in the Legion. What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers in arms, and those memories will always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it, so railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient, for he that is so wants nothing. If you like. Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery and intimidation. The man's a savage. but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change. I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings. All right?
What happened if you put the marker? Where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to meet some bloke, but where is he? What this? Ink jar. Okay.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Help me!
It's an odd game, but it's unique. You gotta give it that. Like, it's clearly a couple of guys trying their best. It's not a bad game. It's pretty smooth. Not high budget like all the other big games, and so you can't hate on it too much. Am I stuck in an infinite loop? I don't want to be in a loop. No. Oh, come on!
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling
Please,
me who you are and
stop.
what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina? No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here. We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
What year? What year,
It's
sir?
817 AUC.
What
Sorry,
the hell is
you
an
look
AUC?
confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly?
The dark side.
CE? No idea what you're talking about. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine. All right, friend, suit yourself. Just don't do anything too reckless till you've spoken with Magistrate Sentius in his villa down there. See you around.
So actually, it would help if you put some directions. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you're here.
Oh.
I'm so glad you decided to visit.
It was the neck
I'm
movement was a bit.
And I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before. A certain learning and sophistication. Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
You, Tantalus, cannot
I take
catch the
back what
drops
I
of
said.
water,
Suddenly,
and the tree
I don't find you so
grass
intriguing
eludes you.
anymore. Let's just forget
Well, I'm
that
hearing
ever
double.
happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern? Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us. You know, normally I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here. Straight to business, huh? I can work with that. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you? If I took your money without giving you what I promised, I'd be breaking the golden rule, wouldn't I? And I have no interest in doing that. Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now. Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again. I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
Give it to me.
Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malleolus has lent money to others, on occasion.
Okay.
Certainly, for 10 denarii. Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair, until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
Yes, it's...
How embarrassing for you.
Shut up!
All right. See ya.
Rude as hell.
lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia!
The many shall suffer
258!
for the sins of the one.
Shoot her first! Oh my gosh, you're shooting me, you bitch! Not entirely sure that was supposed to happen. I thought they were attacking the people, but I guess I'm a people. That's an infinite. Oh my gosh! We're under attack, sire. We need to go. Luckily, they are poor shots.
We must get to...
I don't want to speak to that one. Is there another... Bloody hell!
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and
I don't know if I can play this game again after this.
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you, and what were you doing in the shrine? Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening. Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
That's actually none of your business.
The 49 Beladies fetch a game with
You're
it
scary.
just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world. So this place accepts all the souls, but it does not notice the crowds that come. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. They never do. There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. Help me. You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more. The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
You're bloody scary, I ain't gonna lie. What's up here? The priestess. Got anything to skill up here? Hmm? No, I think I've been here before. Oh, is someone in jail?
Hello?
Oh no, sir.
Hello?
Are you okay?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and
I'll set you free,
they
Dooley.
said they had to lock me up. I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure. Yes, but I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once, but I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy. Yes. They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me? What does it say? My treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad.
I'm sure it was, Dooley. I'm sure it was.
If anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me, except my friend Galerius and Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady. Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot. Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what. Like, Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious. Bye-bye.
I did not do it. Oh, sorry, Dooley. I'll set you free. Don't worry. Don't worry, lad. I'll help you. Or I'll try to help you. Shazza, I always get bloody lost over here. Actually, what I shall do is I will end stream here. And then we will carry on in the next one. But thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.